What happens if you pay a tech support scammer? What will he really do to your machine? Could he make security worse? Far worse? And oh no, that looks like that's where he lives. That's very poor. And these, yes, that looks like all of his phone contact details as well. Oh dear. So a few days ago I spotted this monstrosity of pop-up warning me that my hard drive would be deleted and I've got the Zeus virus. So I went ahead and called that number.
Thank you for calling Sport. You're speaking with Rose. How may I help you?
Hello, yes, I've got a black screen and I've got a message saying I might have a virus. If you can help, it's got this number on it.
255.
So eager to help, Scammer Rose requested that I give her remote access to my virtual computer. I'll be able to control your screen
You need
keyboard.
to click on yes.
Right,
Yep.
who's
Click
Philip?
yes, it's me.
Are you Philip Carter?
All right. No, he's one of my technicians.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. And once Rose or Philip had their connection, she proceeded to explain what the problems were.
Situation of your computer right now. If I go ahead and show you the situation of your drivers, they all are at a critical situation.
Okay.
And you can see how many of them are stopped. These are the like two legs of the computer, the drivers and the services. They all should be in a running condition. But can you see?
This, of course, is a lie. All of these drivers should be stopped in a normal computer.
Error control is critical. What it shows that these infections are infecting to the running one as well in order to make them stop. First of all, this computer doesn't need the security first, it needs a repair first in order to get this computer back into the working condition. So you won't end up with losing your computer, neither your computer nor your data, which is saved on your computer. Because otherwise, you will end up with losing all your information which is there on your computer.
So, convinced she's got another victim on her hands, she gives me a price list. And she even adds on 10% sales tax, which is very nice of her. An easy one, isn't it? It's $40.
Okay, it would be 39 plus 399.98. So the total would be 439.97, okay?
Okay. So for a fee of $439.97, she offers to fix this computer. But unusually, she offers to allow me to pay by check.
And as I told you, the entire work will gonna take another 60 to 90 minutes. Now this entire work is as it's a legitimate work, so we require the involvement of the bank as well. All right. So the mode of the payment would be the check because first your bank will gonna call you and take your authorization, then they authorize us to charge you. So you can grab out your checkbook. I will help you to fill the details on it. Okay.
She reveals a little bit more information about her company. Her full name is supposedly Rose Merrill. There's a direct helpline which I call later to verify that it is definitely her number. And she describes her organization as technowide.com. I look up the phone number she's given me to make sure it matches the website she's described. They seem to match okay.
Now I'm done with it. Now let me go ahead and help you with the information, what all you need to write onto the check. Check should be in the pay to the order of SRIIT solution. All right,
okay.
Just write it onto the check and in the memo, clearly mention MNSs because these are Microsoft Networking Securities and Services. Date should be today's date.
Yep.
You can look all the entire information. I'm typing it onto your notepad. Just look it over there and write it onto the check. And the amount would pay, let me check, what was that? It was 439.97. Wait a moment.
She asks for some details on the check. She wants the routing number, the account number, and the check number. I just make these digits up, having looked them up on Google to see how many digits a valid check should have.
That's it?
Yep.
And what's the check number?
The check number is 021.
So you can do one thing, just take a picture of your check in your cell phone, okay? Just do that first.
Yeah, sure. Uh-oh, she's just asked
Okay,
me
just
for a
do it.
picture of
I'm
that
waiting.
check. My immediate thought was Google a check, fill in all those details using PinShop, and send that
Okay,
one
no
to her.
problem. Just take
So
your
I set
time.
to work.
Take your time. I'm here.
Okay, I'll need a minute. So after a few moments on PinShop, putting the same details that I'd given the scammer onto the fake check, I come up with this masterpiece. I spent less time cutting it out though than I did actually creating it in PinShop. I didn't really think that she would fall for this, but I decided to upload it to the desktop anyway.
Now, on which file you do have that? Okay, it's there. Just wait a
It's there.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see that. Give me a moment.
Sure. She never batted an eyelid when it suddenly appeared on the desktop without even so much as connecting that camera.
All right, now, just give me a moment, sir. Let me save it.
Success. She's fallen for it. Now I'm going to get them to do $439 worth of work on my computer. Let's see what they do.
Save it on your desktop, okay? Just give me a quick second.
No problem. Okay.
And you need to leave this computer now as it is. Don't touch the computer. Don't shut down the computer. Once the work will be complete, you will get a call.
Yeah, okay.
All right?
All right, yeah. So for the next hour or so, I watched their highly trained technician diagnose some non-existent faults in this clean and perfectly running machine. I'm really keen to understand if they'll spend money putting additional security software like they've promised. Let's see what I get for $439. I'll spare you the next 30 minutes of this guy doing absolutely nothing. He ran a couple of disk utilities. He downloaded 3 different remote access clients. He created a restore point. He installed Google Chrome's AdBlock Plus. And he reinstalled CCleaner, which was a complete waste of time as it was already installed and running quite properly. However, what he does next starts to make the security of this computer much worse. He looks at the installed programs and finds that Malwarebytes anti-malware is installed, and he proceeds to uninstall it. This is a very bad move because that software comfortably coexists with any other type of antivirus software, and really there's no good reason for removing this. Next, he uninstalls Microsoft's antivirus software called Security Essentials. Security Essentials is one of the better antivirus pieces of software, so arguably he's actually about to put on something which will make the security not as good as it was previously. Next, he downloads the McAfee software. He logs in with a username and password on their homepage, and this is where my Keylogger comes in handy. I take a note of the password that he uses. If you're interested in the key logging software that I use, please take a look at the description below and I've got a link to the software. This is where things begin to get a bit scary if you're a victim of this sort of crime. Once logged in, I can see lots of devices where this software has been installed using the scammer's account. You can see various phones and laptops and other devices where the software has been installed. In fact, there seem to be over 50 of these already. We'll come back to this account in just a moment. I'll let the scammer install the McAfee software, but the scary bit is using this account to see the other victims in this crime. So as soon as the installation was complete, this was job over as far as our scammers are concerned. For $400+, they've done absolutely nothing except install inferior antivirus products. So I call them back and confront them.
Yeah, actually, sir, I'll let you know. All the work has been done. Even I have also cross-checked the securities and the softwares has been installed
Right.
by our technician.
Can someone tell me what needed done or what was fixed? Can you show me
Sure,
what
I'll
needed
let you know.
reconnect or something like that?
Absolutely, absolutely, why not, sir? I'll go ahead and reconnect your computer right now.
So as he reconnects, I fire up Wireshark and capture the IP address which he's using to connect. Not surprisingly, it's in India and it's Gurgaon, which is near New Delhi, and he seems to be part of the Citycom Networks ISP. This technician passed the call on to Jason, who did the work on my PC. Hello, is that Jason?
Yeah, hi. May I know with whom I'm talking to?
Yeah, it's Dave Hardy.
Yeah, hi, Dave. I'm the one who was calling you before.
Right, okay.
So I'm connected with your computer now. Yes.
Right.
How can I help you?
Well, the problem is I think I've been lied to. Oh, you're deleting all that stuff, are you? Is there any reason for that?
No, I'm not deleting any stuff. I think you and me both have the control of your computer right now.
Right, okay. It's just that the text file disappeared there, and it's gone now. Okay, it doesn't matter. So your colleague was saying that they had removed Trojans from my computer. Why did he lie about that?
So when you called us in the beginning, you said that you have some issues on it, and we
Yes.
informed you that if you have some issues on it, we can go ahead and help you out.
Well, that's right. The issue that I had was the pop-up that you guys populate in advert servers. This is the source code for your pop-up here. So there was nothing wrong whatsoever. You just put these onto advertising servers to fool people into phoning you.
No, that I think you are mistaken on that part. We didn't send you any message. There wasn't any message or any such thing.
Yes, there was.
Which they have.
Yeah.
No, so we haven't sent any such thing to your computer. I think you are mistaken on this part.
Are you you're connected to my computer at the moment? Are you? Are you looking at my PC?
Yeah, you have given us the control in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
So give me a few seconds. You can leave the mouse for some time.
This is your pop-up here. Okay. So if I had mistyped playstore.privilege.us, then I would have seen this. If you give it a second, it will have your phone number on it.
So that is not any such pop-up that we have put on your account. I think you are mistaken on that part, and the number which you have dialed.
Why did you get rid of it again very quickly? Then.
So you are doing it. I'm not doing it. So what exactly you're looking for?
Well,
we haven't done anything to you. We haven't done any. You
yes,
haven't paid us anything. Neither we have done anything to your computer. You called us and we were providing you the free support. That's it.
I sent you a check for $430.
So we haven't. You haven't sent us any check. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I think you have the wrong information.
I've got a recording.
You have the wrong information.
I've got a recording of all of this, and I've got a recording of exactly what you did.
So you are mistaken. I think you are dialing a wrong number altogether. You haven't paid us anything. We haven't taken any check from you as well. We haven't taken anything from you. We haven't done any such thing from your computer as well.
I've recorded it, Jason. I've recorded it all, so it doesn't matter. You're denying.
You can do that. You can record it, or you can do whatever you want. That's totally up to you. You haven't paid us anything. Neither we have taken anything from your account, or neither you have provided us any check copy. That's totally lie. You are lying to us.
Well, that's okay.
So do not call on this number again. Thank you.
I'll keep calling
you. You are lying. You are simply lying. You are simply lying to us. You haven't paid anything. You are dialing a random number. That's it. Do not call. Thank you.
We'll just see, because I've got very strong proof that I have. So I'm going to publish this on YouTube as well. So Jason hung up at this point, but it didn't really matter. What I was more interested in is when you log into McAfee with the username and password, what can you actually see? Using the McAfee software, it's possible to see the location of any of the phone devices on a map. And if I can do this, the scammers certainly can as well. So much for privacy. And not only can the location be viewed, but any of the contacts which happen to be backed up were visible as well. Another security feature is the ability to send a message to any of these devices. It's designed for security if someone stole your phone, but I'm sure these scammers could taunt their victims using the same facility. Another feature was the ability to activate an alarm on these devices. Again, in the wrong hands, this could really make the victim's life pretty unpleasant. Another security facility was the ability to wipe the device if it fell into the wrong hands. And of course, it was already in the wrong hands. All I needed to do was select the device and wipe it. But probably worst of all was the ability to see any of the data on the phone, including people's contacts and any other information they decided which was important enough to back up. But that wasn't the end of the story. When I look back through my keylogger, I have a section which includes anything which was put into the cut and paste buffer. Whilst the scammer was working on my machine, he accidentally cut and pasted the details of what turned out to be another victim. So I couldn't get in touch with this woman Joyce herself, so I did the next best thing and called the scammers on her behalf.
Thank you for holding the line. I really do appreciate your time and patience.
Okay,
your call is connected to the billing department. You're speaking with Paige. How may I assist you?
Yes, yesterday my wife called you guys because she saw your fake pop-up and she paid $329.98. And I want to get that money refunded because it's a scam.
Just give me one moment, sir.
Sure.
Could you please tell me your wife's name one more time?
Yeah, Joyce. Joyce.
All right, just one moment. All right, sir, no need to worry about it. We're not going to process with the payment as we haven't processed it till yet. All right?
You haven't processed it yet? So
sir.
You've got all of my details, including my checking account number, the routing number, the payment number. How do I know you're not going to do anything with that one?
Sir, we're not going to process with the payment. That's what I can make sure about it. And you can check with your bank as well. Or if you need to change it, you can do it.
Right. I need to get some more details from you guys because you're not the people who you claim to be. Can I get the exact organization name?
Sir, it's Technowide.
Technowide.com is your website,
right.
Is it?
Right.
Is that correct? Then what's your relationship with SRI IT Solutions?
So that is a merchant gateway.
So that's how you make your payments, is that right?
Right, sir.
And it says that you're based in New York, but you're not. Where are you based?
I'm sorry?
From your website, you claim to be based in New York.
So we are in New York. We do have an office over there.
But that's a fake address.
No, sir, that's not.
So where are you sitting at the moment?
Sir, I'm in New Jersey.
Not New York City, you're in New Jersey, yeah?
Yep. We do have a different department in different countries, sir. Like we do have like the person to whom you had a word yesterday. He's in New York. I'm in New Jersey. We do have a department in Canada as well.
Right, but you're lying about that, though. Well, I'll tell you what. If you can tell me very quickly what the time is with you, I might believe you. What time is it?
Sir, I didn't get to your point. Like, what is the point of asking all those things? Like, when
it's because I think you're lying, and you'd be able to tell me very quickly what time it is there, but you've not been able to do so. What time is it with you?
Sure, it's morning over here. It's 19th of August, and it's 11:15.
That took quite a while to look up on the internet, because I traced your IP address, okay, and I know you're not based in New Jersey or New York.
So that's what you think. You can write down my Canada address as well.
That's what I know, because I have your IP address and it's 125.63.64.194, which makes you part of the Citycom Network's private in Gurgaon near New Delhi. So predictably, she hung up at this point, but I'll leave you with the details of who these scammers are. As always, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Thank you again for watching.